Precious Achiuwa has come into Toronto and proved to everybody that he's going to be a key part of this team's future. As the preseason has finally finished, we are given more reason to believe that acquiring Precious from the Miami Heat may have been one of the offseason's best pickups, as his potential continues to be shown the more games he plays. He has come out of the gates in Toronto and played exceptionally well in the increased role he has been given so far, due to the injuries the Raptors have had to face with some of their big men. So far during the preseason, the confidence Precious displayed on the court is something that was not present in Miami, and some of that has to do with the fact that the Toronto Raptors are allowing him to play freely, being that it was just the preseason, but also because of our young roster and believing in him to take a step forward and contributing more on both offense and defense. It was made clear that Precious Achiuwa on the Miami Heat was being held back as a rookie, and Masai felt this exact same way. With that knowledge, Masai believed it would be the perfect idea to acquire him in the Kyle Lowry trade, and now has the ability to give Achiuwa the development he deserves. I think the way the trade was executed was perfect, as not only do we now have a young prospect that we can develop to hopefully become a star, but there is also zero pressure in the move, since we got him for a player that was already on his way out, seeking another opportunity to win a championship now. Before I continue the video, I just wanted to say that if you do enjoy this type of Raptors content I've been putting out, please leave a like on this video and even subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Any support I can get is much appreciated. Now, not only did Precious play just 12 minutes last season, but he was also stripped from the freedom of shooting threes on the Heat, which is something that Precious shot decently well in college, as he averaged 32.5% from 3 with Memphis, so it was rather surprising that he was only able to attempt just one three-pointer last season. Already in the preseason, we have seen Precious not hold back when it comes to shooting the three, as he has already taken exponentially more threes than last year, and you could just tell his confidence has skyrocketed being in a system that believes in him. Precious is still a raw prospect on the Raptors that is going to need time till he becomes a star on this team, and it's the same thing with his three-point shot, as he still has ways to go from where he needs and wants to be as a shooter. However, him just being a part of this team is going to change the trajectory of his development simply because of the role he will be given, as well as the development team he will be a part of. Precious has already taken massive steps forward, as he has been given close to starting minutes in the preseason, and he will only continue this progress the more games he'll be able to play. On the Miami Heat, Masai saw this potential that Precious displayed, as he had Achiuwa on his radar for some time now, as it was believed the Raptors were going to take him in the 2019 NBA draft if he were still available. Like I mentioned in a previous video about Precious, he will also have Pascal Siakam as a mentor and friend that is going to make his development that much better, since he has already basically done exactly what Precious is going to have to go through. In the sample size that we have been given for Precious Achiuwa, if you put the stats aside, even though the stats are showing great things so far, the playing ability that he is showing is the thing that is most important to me, as I believe that with time, his stats are going to improve a lot the more he develops. We now know Precious can defend at a high level by watching him play, but another thing that makes him special and why he fits this team well is he can guard almost every position and can make on-ball switches whenever necessary, allowing him to be incredibly versatile while also making our defense as a whole that much better. He has shown his ability to play on-ball defense and has racked up many steals because of this as well, and again, this is something I am certain will improve the more reps he has in the NBA. Something that I honestly really enjoy when watching him play is his aggressiveness as soon as he catches a defensive rebound. Once he grabs the board, he pushes the ball very quickly up the court and either takes it all the way and drives to the lane, or simply just waits to set up the offense. Nonetheless, it still allows for the opportunity to get easy transition baskets whenever a chance presents itself. On top of his ability to push the ball up the court, Precious actually has a very decent handle of the ball, as this allows him to take defenders on and drive to the rim. This is something that is going to work so well in our Raptors system, as it makes his game resemble Pascal Siakam and Draymond Green more and more, and allows him to create easy buckets on the fast break. It also gives the Raptors the advantage of creating offense with the defense, as they will be able to have no hesitation and allow them to shoot the ball up the court. On multiple occasions, we have also seen Precious transform his offensive game over last year, where he is beginning to create his own shots, whether it be from downtown or driving to the basket. Whether or not some of these self-created buckets go in or not, the main thing that matters for Achiuwa is his confidence to attempt these moves in game, as he is incredibly young and he is also on a team that is full of young talent that isn't in any serious contention, which means it is the perfect time for him to learn from his mistakes while also improving his game as a whole. It is just imperative for the Raptors and for Achiuwa's development that we are witnessing these improvements over last year to show that he is constantly getting better. The main takeaway from this video is that Precious Achiuwa is now in the right hands when it comes to his development, and I think the Raptors not only helped themselves when it came to trading for Achiuwa, but they may have also elevated Achiuwa's game as well, since he is now in a much better situation than with the Miami Heat. He now has the freedom to make mistakes, but then to also stay on the court to correct those mistakes and improve his game each and every day, while having the luxury to have a consistent role on the team. As many people say, confidence is one hell of a drug, and with his time with the Raptors, Precious will be looking to gain as much as he can on this young team so he can live up to the expectations that were once set on him as he was a young and extremely promising 5-star recruit in high school. While Chris Boucher and Pascal Siakam are out with injury for the start of this season, Precious is going to be given a serious challenge to see where he is as an NBA player, and I believe that it is going to do wonders for his NBA game as he continues to improve each and every day. Leave a comment down below of how good you think Precious Achiuwa can become under the Raptors development and how good you think he can be this season. That is all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more Raptors content like this one. Thank you all and have a nice night.